frosted flakes.
Oh my gosh, I actually remember learning what a toucan was because
Sam.
of yes.
Yeah.
Too funny. Yeah.
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
Speaking of foods and speaking of, you know, culturally things that we do and cultural norms, and so have you seen this video online about what someone is doing with plantain?
A Nigerian lady who is turning plantain stems into a sustainable business.
A lot of people are amazed, especially when I wear this and I go out and they know that this is from plantain. By the time you say plantain or banana, how? Things that are often considered waste is what we are using to create jobs.
Hairs, bags, and shoes from something that is often considered as waste. Men, when I heard about this, my questions were almost endless.
The awareness is not enough at all.
Yeah.
Yes, that this thing, a lot of things can come out of it is what people are not aware of. You can make plates with it, take away plates, cutleries. All the waste is what we are going to use in doing all that.
Yeah.
We are not even talking of furniture. You can use furniture. You can make furniture out of it.
In this video, I decided to meet up with her to know more about this business and how she...
You know,
Very
Sam, I love
interesting.
that.
Really?
What? Let me tell you why I love it. Because more and more, there's so much being uncovered in the dark side of the world of beauty. There's so much that's being uncovered in terms of the chemicals in extensions, in relaxers, and it's just like, wait a minute, there may be a direct correlation to a lot of cancers that women experience and these products. So when someone now is going to say, you know what? You don't need that here. You don't need to use that. Here is something that is straight from nature, another, you know, byproduct of what would normally just be disposed of. It's just like, yeah, I know you're probably just like, why even bother putting extensions? But
No, I'm not even going there. I'm just thinking, imagine Paul saying to a girl that he's pursuing, babes, you know, saying I need the Peruvian, you know, some plant here. You don't say it done right there, so Paul, you don't say your career end right there. No. So I'm just saying, that suggestion to go planting, I'll have some plant-based weave.
listen.
I'm just saying, that suggestion needs to come from a woman. Like, men, stay out of it.
I think it's
DJ,
brilliant.
don't go there.
I think it is brilliant. It's brilliant.
Imagine, yeah, brilliant food. Imagine,
You know,
yeah, but imagine me come over with two packer plant weave.
Well, let me just reverse these rules, Dennis.
Extra waving. I don't know what you call it.
I'm going to call Susan.
Body wave.
And I'm going to be like, girl, I done made Dennis a toupee. A planting toupee.
You want to see me?
Justin Bieber.
I would have do a Trump. I would have do a Trump wig out of plant.
Dennis,
This
come,
plant wig.
let's start to practice your
This plant wig is
Wait.
the best wig. Shoot off my ear. Wow. Can't catch me. I'm sorry. Plant wig. Big up.
Hey, plant wig, you going, you know?
Plant sewing.
Dennis, come on.
I'm sorry. I stand in solidarity with my plantainous friends from, where is it, Ghana?
I heard Nigeria. in the video.
Nigeria, yeah.
Anyways, big ups, because I love the idea of using a completely natural product. Dennis Brooks.
Yes. So instead of that Gucci bag, instead of that Louis Vuitton bag, here's this plantain bag.
I'll take it. Yeah, but you know what? Children,
This lovely bag from Maria Umbangwa.
we're going to give you a tip, children. While Uncle Dennis is on a roll, let's head into our child one tip for today. And the tip is act now.
Yes.
Stand against child abuse and exploitation. And this means raising awareness about child abuse, reporting suspected cases to the
Yes.
appropriate authorities, like 211 in Jamaica, and taking concrete actions to protect our children. So that tip actually wasn't specifically to the children, but for everyone, right?
Yes,
So
in the spirit of Child Month. I endorse it because guess what? Invariably, something happens to a child, and then afterwards, it's in the aftermath that someone says, me didn't know, you know. I me did see something or me did suspect, and that man they always look funny. And that's why we say, if you see something,
say
say something. Yeah?
Yeah.
Some parent, some auntie, somebody saw something that wasn't right, and you didn't trust your judgment.
Yeah.
And you know what that says? You know, we often say, people will, for fear of sounding weird, they will always choose being politically correct over their safety. So you will know this person is following you, and something says scream, and you didn't, because you never want to look fool, and you end up look dead. You know? So choose to exercise your good judgment and say, the man they off, and I prefer say something or ask a question rather than end up saying, boy, me did know. You know?
Yeah. I think also there are often times where people probably feel like them don't want to get involved. Them don't want cause no problem. Suppose I'm making it up. You question yourself. But as Dennis said, even if you wonder, there's no harm in saying, something doesn't look right over here. Something in this setup is a little uncomfortable. Could it be explored? There's no harm in that, you know?
I have this thing, and I don't talk about it because I know to everybody funny, but like I have this thing, every picnic at my picnic.
Yeah.
From in becoming a father, I don't know. There's a thing, every picnic at my picnic.
Yeah.
Me can't go a road. And that's a funny thing, you know, especially when you have, because we live in an era where people have children and their images of their children on social media. So, like, I now know that's your child.
Yeah.
You think that me can see your son somewhere, may I look, I may not see your husband, I may not see you, may I look, oh, there he is, okay, he's good.
You're going to be looking out.
Yeah.
Always. I hear that. It does. It really does take a village, eh?
It does.
Yeah. Speaking of children and looking out for children, recently we found out that there's a particular lady who we have inherited and given her a title of being an honorary Jamaican who is expanding her family and having another child. This is Rihanna. But you know what? Rihanna is also expanding.
I hear she expanding that Fenty Beauty brand, boy.
She sure is, boy.
Yeah, she taking it all the way to WNBA.
Rihanna ain't playing. She's not playing at all.
Yeah, Fenty Beauty just secured its first, so it's gonna, her logo, the Fenty logo is gonna be on the pre-game jacket.
Yep.
It's gonna be on other shooting shirts and that kind of a thing. So it's really a major a brand sponsor. It's the first ever deal with the New York Liberty.
And you know the value? $2.8 billion is the value of the company. US dollars. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
This Bayesian girl said, let's make some beauty products that include everyone. And then she said, I'm going to take this product. This product is now doing so well. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and I'm going to back a female sports team. And I'm going to invest in them, and I'm going to...
And it's good business, because, I mean, invariably, more women are watching it. And not just the women who support the Liberty, but also the women who are playing against them. You know, every game, that's what's going to be seen. And it's going to be... It's just as big as, like... Adidas sponsoring the shirt of Liverpool or Arsenal or Reggae Boys for that matter.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a major move.
Speaking of major moves, completely off script here, New York Knicks is currently disrupting a lot of what's happening in the NBA. Do you know that?
Really?
Do you know that New York almost shut down last night? The Knicks are doing what is unthinkable. People are believing that they could potentially take the Eastern title. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Because we ain't talked about the New York Knicks since Patrick Ewing.
It's been a minute.
It's been?
All those Pat Riley fans, let's go.
Yeah, so if you've not been following the NBA, let me just tell you right now, just Google what's happening with the New York Knicks and have yourself a shocker with your morning tea or breakfast. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. Dennis is in complete shock.
That one caught me way off guard.
This has been, so what's currently happening in the NBA playoffs is one of the most shocking of all NBA playoffs. Like the underdogs are causing a lot of disruption. I don't even know who their coach is. I don't know who their star player. Mind you, I haven't really followed. I only follow Lakers these days, you know.
I don't even follow the Bulls in the East like I
Please
used to.
Google
Wow.
what's happening in the NBA. Oh, Daniel just shouted over there, Knicks in 6.
Wow.
The Knicks are disrupting. Like, nobody had their money on this.
No, I
Please,
can imagine.
do a little Googling.
Wow.
A little
All right.
Google. You know whose birthday it is?
I'm not sure. I can't see.
Dennis, you
I'm
can't
not
do
sure.
that. What's wrong with you?
I just called.
The man who gave us the quintessential birthday song, the one and only Stevie Wonder himself, is celebrating his birthday today.
Oh.
He's actually, do you know he's Steveland Hardaway Morris? I never knew that.
Steveland?
Steveland, not Steven. Steve Lund.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, we know him professionally as Stevie Wonder. He's celebrating his birthday.
You know, there's somebody celebrating a birthday tomorrow. I bumped into her at the concert on Sunday, and she just said, then could you please tell my husband happy birthday on Tuesday? So I said, okay. And so his name is Kamar.
Oh, you remembered. Well done.
Yeah, the name is Kamar. And Kamar, your wife have some plans for you. Saddle up, son. Get your oats. Get your...
Hey, good morning, Kamar, and happy birthday to you.
The way she seemed excited. Yeah, she was, I overheard her behind me talking about her plans. Ready up, Kamar. Wifey says, happy birthday. We're going to send a belated happy birthday shout out to Councillor Charmaine Daniels. She's a Justice of the Peace, and she's the counselor for the Almontown Division in the KSAMC. And so, happy birthday. Your greetings are coming from your entire KSAMC family. Big up, Miss.
I feel like we have to have a Stevie Wonder mixtape. Nothing else would make sense. If you guys ever flop me and don't have a Stevie Wonder mixtape, nothing is going to happen.
I just called.
But run the mixtape.